we had to decide the wages, we had to decide the skills ladder, then how do you develop the productivity ladder, then what would be the career progression, because different companies, they call their workers by a different name. But I think Brother Lim Swee Say keep on emphasizing that it has to be a tripartite effort. And so one of the key things that we did was to form a tripartite committee. And to give a very high signature to the tripartite committee, the first chair for the tripartite committee for the tripartite cluster for cleaners was actually Brother Heng Chi Hao. He was the first chair because we wanted to give a very strong signal. This is a very important committee. And then the composition of the committee, we wanted to make sure that all the key stakeholders are represented. We look at the unions, which are the key unions that should be involved in the discussion. And at that point of time, fortunately, Batu was the union that was actually representing the environmental services, and I happened to be the ES of Batu, so it kind of make negotiations easier. Then on top of that, we also have to look at the associations representative. We were also quite fortunate. At that time, IMAS was then the only association that was actually representing the cleaning industry. And we let IMAS kind of nominate who should be the representative to represent IMAS. The association plays a very critical role because we take it that they are representing the industry, and whatever they say will add some weight to whatever discussion that we have. And of course, on top of that, we had the employers. SNAP was also a very key partner, and we didn't want this to be a solely NTUC-driven initiative, and that was the reason why Brother Lim Swee Say insisted that the co-chair for the tripartite cluster must be IMAS EXCO. If I'm not mistaken, at that time, the EXCO was supposed to be Brother Douglas Foo, that was supposed to be the co-chair for the first tripartite cluster. Then, of course, we had MOM. We had WSG, the whole tripartite committee. Every of the stakeholder in the tripartite committee, SNAP, the association, they are very critical in making sure that we could actually reach a landing point.